Hello and welcome to Scanny AI. So this is the first page you'll see when you log into Scanny AI. It's the dashboard where you can see lots of information. You can see here the documents you processed, the active subscription, if you created an API token, and the total cost. Also, you can upload a document, generate a token, or view your current plan. Also, if you go down a little bit, you can see here the recent activity and also how many documents are left in your current plan. Next is the documents page. In the documents page, you can upload a document from this button. And once you upload the document, you will see it here in this section. So let's upload the document and see what will happen. If I press here and I go into my computer and select any documents, let's say this passport, and I'll press upload one file. So it's now appearing here. So every document you upload will be here. Once it's finished loading, you can press on view. You'll have two tabs, the overview, which contains all the information about your document, and the JSON output. If you press here, you'll see all of the extracted data from the passport, such as the issuing country and the passport number and surname, given name, nationality, date of birth, and every other detail. Now, moving to the next page, which is schemas. So a schema is basically something you create in order to have fields, any fields that you need, so that when you upload a document to Scanny AI, it will extract the data from the document and it will map them right into the fields that you have created. So let's give it a try. You can press here on Create Schema, and then you can select one of the schemas that are already made, or you can create a custom schema for yourself. I'm gonna say passport. So this is the schema name. And let's say I want to give it a description. So passport information. After that, if I go down a little bit, so here's the schema definition. Here's where you define the fields that you need. Let's say I'm gonna have a first name, and here is the data type. So it's actually a text. And if I want to give it any description, I can give it a description I want in here. After that, let's say last name, and it's also a text. I can add another field. Let's say passport number, right? And if I'm pretty sure that this is a number, I can select another data type, which is number. But I know that a passport number already it contains some text in it. So I'm going to select text, and then we'll press on create schema. Once I created the schema, it will look like this. If you think this is too hard to do, you can come again here and give it another name. Let's say passport 2. And instead of defining all the fields, you can come here right in this box. You can say generate with AI. You can say passport, and let's generate. Let's see what will happen. Oh, you see, it already created all the fields you need for a passport using AI. So like the passport number, the surname, the given name, the nationality, everything. And you'll go right here and create schema. After that, you can start now creating an integration. So this happens from this page, the integrations. After that, you can press on Add Integration. You'll find here the options that are currently available, which is HubSpot CRM and Google Drive. However, if your business is using another CRM, you can request it from our team and we will be happy to add it for you. So let's start creating an integration with HubSpot. If we press on Connect, it will redirect through to this page. If you're already logged into HubSpot, you will see it directly. If not, it will request you to log into the account first, and then you will see this page. You'll simply choose the account name, and the magic happens. You can do the same with Google Drive. Let's add new and connect to Google Drive. You can select the account, and it will ask you to have access. You press continue, and it's here. Then we've created an integration with HubSpot account and Google Drive account. Now we've created an integration and a schema as well. So now it's time to go for workflows. So in workflows, this is where all the magic happens. So in order to understand what happens in workflows, we need to have a use case first. So we're going to have to go for HubSpot. Now, let's say I want to select any of those records. Let's select Brian, for example, and I want to update his name. So the thing is, I don't really want to go manually update the name for each record. And I'm not sure if the spelling is correct. So I just want to upload the passport and the magic happens automatically. In order to do that, let's go down a little bit. And here I have created a file fields, which is passport file. You can create your own field. And we can see how to do that in HubSpot in another tutorial. But I want to add a field in here, and then let's add the passport. And once the passport is uploaded, I want the name and the details to be updated automatically. That will not work for now, but to make it work, we're going to go back to Scanny AI and create a workflow. So let's create our first workflow. Let's press here, and it will ask you to do a few steps in order to create the workflow. Starting with the workflow name. So you can say it's called passport workflow. And if it has some details, like let's say the passport workflow extracts the data into HubSpot contacts module. And we're going to press next. After that, we have to select the source field. So selecting the source field, we're going to choose HubSpot. Next, we'll have to select the trigger type, which is field change trigger. So this means if you upload a file, it will do a change in some of the fields. And then you have to select the module. So we have to select contacts. This is where we created the property. Then the file field to watch, we're going to select passport file. So going back to HubSpot, this is the passport file. So it's asking you where to look at. So you're saying if I upload a file here, so this is where the document will be uploaded and this is where it will be processed. And press next. Now the document type. So this is the schema. We've created some schemas in here, so I'm going to choose passport 2. So if you see here, it has passport number, surname, given name, nationality, date of birth, place of birth, gender, and other information. We'll press next, and then the destination integration. We have to select HubSpot integration and the action if you want to create a record or you want to update a record. So in here, in this case, I'm going to update the record. If I upload the passport, I want to update the record that I'm already in. And select the target module as well, which is contact. And here you select the lookup field. So the lookup field for now is the record ID. And the lookup value, this is the trigger record ID. After that, on the left side, you will see the data extracted, which is the passport number, the surname, the given name. And on the right side, you have to select what are the fields in HubSpot where you want the field on the left side to be mapped into. So let's say the given name, I want it to be the first name in HubSpot. The nationality, let's say it will be country. Date of birth, let's say date of birth. However, you can press on AI Auto Map, and there we go. It does all the things for you. Then we press next. So this is a review for the workflow that you've created. Now we can press create workflow. Now the workflow is successfully created. Let's test our workflow. We're going to go back to HubSpot in contacts modules, and then we'll have to select the contact that we want to update. Let's say we're going to update Maria Johnson. For example, I don't know if I spelled the name correctly or not. So I want to update all the data automatically. I don't really want to do anything manually anymore. So we're going to go down a little bit and select the files that we want, which is the passport in this case. And if you can see, it's a GPG image actually. So that means our Scanny AI, it can select the text even if it's an image. It's not a selectable text. So this is even harder, but we still can do it. Scanny can do anything. Now, when the file is uploaded, You're going to give it a few moments and you can refresh the page and Maria Johnson is going to be updated. Let's try to refresh. And there we go. The name is updated. This is what Scanny AI does. Imagine how many fields you can update just like that. So what are you waiting for? It's your turn now. Just use Scanny AI and upload once and nothing else. Thank you for watching.